Hey, what is up, everybody? This is your boy AJTRIP, and welcome to Dax to Shoot, weekly episodic show. Oh, excuse me, weekly episodic show. What talk about what's going on in the world of professional wrestling? Although every time a pay-per-view comes up, we do the predictions of show. It was not on yesterday because I had other things to do at a doctor's appointment, but we're here today, and I'm giving you my predictions for Nxt Wargames, the final pay-per-view of the year. So let's go ahead. Let's get right to it. Let's start with the NXT Tag Team Championship match as Imperium takes on Kyle O'Reilly and Vaughn Wagner. O'Reilly and Wagner had a match against Legado del Fantasma this past week, and they were on the right to become the #1 contenders. Imperium won the Tag Team Championships from MSK a few weeks ago. So, to me, I don't think they're going to put the titles on Kyle O'Reilly and Vaughn Wagner. In fact, there might even be a time where Vaughn Wagner turns on Kyle O'Reilly. Kyle O'Reilly's contract is coming up very soon, and it's been reports that he has turned down contracts for to stay in NXT and WWE altogether. So I think this is Kyle O'Reilly's last little run here. I would not be surprised if Von Wagner turned on Kyle O'Reilly. So the selection is very simple. Imperium wins and retains the NXT Tag Team Championships. A hair versus hair matches. Duke Hudson takes on Cameron Grimes. This started with Duke and Cameron doing a poker tournament and a poker game, and Cameron Grimes bluffing his way into a victory against Duke Hudson. And then a couple weeks later, they had another poker match, and once again, Cameron Grimes bluffed his way to beating Duke Hudson and winning the pot. But afterwards, Duke Hudson destroyed Cameron Grimes, put him through a table, and decided to cut his hair. So they decided to make a hair versus hair match between Cameron Grimes and Duke Hudson. I'm not really sure. I'm not sure why they're doing this. They're just doing this to do it because there hasn't been a hair versus hair match in a couple of years. Since the Sonya Deville, and even then they didn't do it because of the whole thing with her stuff going on with her stalker, and she would need to be in court, so they didn't shave the hair or nothing like that. So, and I'm not sure what happened here, but I would think that this is one of those things, easiest things where the babyface gets the victory over the bad guy. So for me, I think the winner here is Cameron Grimes. The Cruiserweight Championship is on the line as champion Roderick Strong of Diamond Mine takes on Joe Gacy. One of the weird, interesting dynamics here is we have both guys who are heels for the most part, taking on one another, unless they've turned the Diamond Mine babyface and Roderick Strong. So, but I don't think that's what the case is. And there are rumors that they are scrapping the Cruiserweight Championship and to have some other championship. And Joe Gacy has talked about it being the all-inclusive championship. That is Joe Gacy's gimmick, where he is fighting for the, for the voice of the, as you can say, call him the voice of the voiceless, basically. So with all that coming into it, I there's a part of me says that maybe they are going to put a title on Joe Gacy, but then it says that Roderick Strong, it's they can still change the title with just having Roderick Strong, on Roderick Strong, right? So yeah, I'm gonna say that Roderick Strong retains his cruiserweight championship, and they just and they do and they get rid of the cruiserweight championship, and then they make it some type of other type of open weight championship or something like that with like no limits or anything like that. And Roderick Strong becomes the first for that. But I there's a possibility they could give it to Joe Gacy, but I'm gonna choose Roderick Strong. the women's War Games match. The team of Raquel Gonzalez, Io Shirai, Cora Jade, and Kaylee Ray takes on the team of Toxic Attraction, featuring Mandy Rose, Gigi Dolan, and JC Jane, and Dakota Kai. Second year, or is it third year? Third year for the women during the War Games match. So should be interesting to see how it goes. I had a problem. Well, it was last year's women's War Game match because I thought it was just kind of a spot fest, especially Io Shirai putting a trash can over her and flipping off the thing. It's it needs to be better. That doesn't need to be, and I guess I can understand maybe bringing in weapons, but just to saturate the, and I think I actually think that's what both are going to be because they can't do the blood, right? They can't do the blood because if you go back to AEW when they did their blood and guts, I don't know if they even had they had a couple of weapons, but those were used to draw the blood because it was basically about the blood and MJF, both of FTR, um, Chris Jericho. They all got some juice in that match. Um, and so that's what that is. But I think there's a way to do that without going on good. And they've done it in the past, right? I don't think there were weapons in one of the first War Games matches when it was like the 3-on-3 when it was like Sanity. Oh, actually, it was a table. It was a table in the ring. So it's because Alexander Wolf I think got put to the table and I think it cracked his head open actually. So I don't know. I don't know if I don't know. And then also combined the fact that we got some young, inexperienced women in here, right? Cora Jade, who's very young, and JC Jane. Um, it's just it's women who have been wrestling, but they haven't been maybe doing stuff like this. You know, because I think the in terms of how long they've been wrestling, the the veteran in this match is actually Kaylee Ray. She's been wrestling a lot longer. You know, so I don't know. For me, I think the winner is easily the team of Toxic Attraction and Dakota Kai. I think that makes the most sense. They've been holding down Toxic Attraction. Now, if what they want to do is if they want to, you know, do the thing where it's like Io Shirai would beat Mandy Rose, so that in a few weeks we have Io Shirai versus Mandy Rose. I could see that. I could see that happening. But I kind of think they're gonna do that in the men's one, and we'll get to that in a second. So I do think that this one here it's toxic. It's the team of Toxic Attraction um, beating the team of Raquel Gonzalez and Io Shirai and those folks. So I'm gonna go with Toxic Attraction and Dakota Kai. And finally, the men's War Games match. The team of Tommaso Ciampa, Johnny Gargano, Pete Dunne, and LA Knight, basically the original NXT, versus Braun Breaker, Carmelo Hayes, Tony D'Angelo, and Grayson Waller, NXT 2.0. Again, here, what do we have here? I talked about it in the last one where I said that maybe you'd have Io Shirai beat Mandy Rose to set up her as the next contender for Mandy Rose's NXT Women's Championship. But I think they're going to do that here. Obviously, I think Braun Breaker is going to pin either Ciampa or one of the members of the regular NXT to not only get the victory for NXT 2.0, but also it might even be Johnny Gargano since this will probably be his last match in NXT. He signed a 1-week extension. His contract actually ended. His contract actually ended like on Tuesday or something like that, or something like that. So and but like he signed a week extension so that he could do this match. So so it might be Johnny Gargano. So I think it'll be Braun Breaker. It makes the most sense. So yeah. For me, I think this one is easy. It's NXT 2.0, and I think Braun Breaker gets the victory so that he can once again set up a match in the future down the line with Tommaso Ciampa for the NXT Heavyweight Championship. All right, so to recap, we have Imperium retaining the championships. You have Cameron Grimes beating Duke Hudson in a hair versus hair match. Roderick Strong retaining the Cruiserweight Championship against Joe Gacy. In the Women's War Game match, Toxic Attraction and Dakota Kai will defeat and be victorious. And NXT 2.0, Braun Breaker, Carmelo Hayes, Tony D'Angelo, and Grayson Waller will beat the members of old NXT. So there you have it. NXT War Games happening tomorrow night. Make sure you are here. I will go live with a rapid reaction right after NXT 2.0 goes off, or NXT 2.0, after NXT War Games goes off the air. This is the last pay-per-view until January 1st, day one, Saturday, January 1st, believe it or not. And I will be doing a rapid reaction to that. Make sure you are here. So I will be here. I gotta try to figure out, because they're gonna be a lot more Saturday pay-per-views now. So I need to try to figure out. See, I still like doing it on Saturdays. For the main roster, I still like doing it on Saturdays because they can add something at the last minute on Friday night. So yeah, I'll still probably get up. It'll be interesting. I'll get up and I'll have it done on what I'll probably do is I'll probably do this thing after SmackDown. After SmackDown on December 31st. I'll probably do that. And then yeah, I'll probably do the a video right after SmackDown and do my thing that way. Because it's the holiday and everything like that. So but yeah, it's gonna be interesting, y'all. It's gonna be a whole total new year later on this month. But yeah, this is the last pay-per-view of 2021 for WWE. And for my predictions, I am 83-27 this year. That is incredible. Incredible. Last year I was 88-33. This year being 83-27 is incredible. We have 5 matches. I did not do a special one, like another one, just because of whatever. Couldn't think of one, and you know, anything like that. So, and I might stop doing them like that. So, and also when it comes to predictions for next year, my thing has been is that I have just been predicting the winner. The winner. I've just been predicting the winner of each match. So I gotta think about it. But what I'm either gonna do next year is I'm either going to widespread my predictions so that I'm gonna have the winner, who I'm gonna predict as the winner, a double disqualification, or a double countout. Um, that might be the case. So I'm either gonna do that, or I'm going to I'm gonna do something so that maybe where what I might do is I might add a third count. I might add like a tie, so that if it is something like a double count out or a double disqualification, it's a push or something like that, right? Because it's a win or a loss or a push. That's what I may do. So we'll see. We'll see if that's the case. That actually sounds a lot better than trying to predict when WWE is going to do a double count or double disqualification. in a match. So, um, yeah, yeah. So I just made do that and have a push. No contest as well. Okay, y'all. So, one last thing. I want to make sure I can do this. Make sure that you click the notification bell and have it on, because not only are you gonna join me tomorrow night after the NXT Wargames pay per view, but you are also going to want to be here in a couple weeks as I give you the 2021 edition of the WWE Awards as we talk about the best things that happen in WWE. Moment of the year, performer of the year, superstar of the year, most improved of the year, tag team of the year, rivalry of the year, match of the year. All of that is coming up. So you're gonna want to be here for all of that. It's gonna be a very exciting and great awards show. Third year in a row doing it, maybe even fourth year, but yeah, it's gonna be fun and exciting. So, all right, y'all. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. This is your boy, AJTRIP, signing off. As always, be good to each other, y'all. Be careful out there. And I am out.